Assalamu alaikum. My name is Nazia Sultana and my roll number is 36. Presentation topic is Nature of Educational Psychology. Before starting my presentation, I would like to thank Sir Amjad who gave me this opportunity to enhance and grooming my ability and sharing my views. Education. Education is the process of training people's minds and abilities so that they acquire the knowledge and develop skills. एजुकेशन एक ऐसा प्रोसेस है जो लोगों के माइंड और काबिलियत को ट्रेन करता है और स्किल डेवलप करने में मदद देता है। और तालीम से मुराद इंसान की ज़िंदगी के दूसरे पहलू लाइक फ़िज़िकल, सोशल, इमोशंस डेवलपमेंट करना है ताकि वो अपने माहौल में अच्छी तरह एडजस्ट हो सके। एजुकेशन सोर्सेज: इनफॉर्मल, फॉर्मल, नॉन फॉर्मल। इनफॉर्मल एजुकेशन through family, press, radio, cinema, friends, playground, library, etc. Formal educations through school, colleges and other educational institute. Non-formal education through correspondence courses, summer institute, on job training, radio or telebroadcast, open university. इनफॉर्मल एजुकेशन वो एजुकेशन होती है जो हम अपनी फैमिली, फ्रेंड्स से हासिल करते हैं। फॉर्मल एजुकेशन वो एजुकेशन होती है जो हम स्कूल, कॉलेजेस और यूनिवर्सिटी में हासिल करते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू एजुकेशनल अरेंजमेंट्स विद लर्निंग रिक्वायर्ड। नॉन फॉर्मल एजुकेशंस वी गेट थ्रू अ प्रोग्राम। इट्स अ बेसिकली डिस्टेंस एजुकेशन। साइकोलॉजी. Meaning of psychology. The word psychology comes from the Greek word psyche means soul, logo means science. So psychology is the science of soul. Now what is psychology? The scientific study of behavior and mental processes covering everything that people think, feel and do. Educational psychology. Educational psychology is an applied discipline which combines the two different fields of education and psychology. It's the scientific study of human behaviors by which it can be understood, predicted, and directed by education to achieve goals of life. According to Skinner, educational psychology is that branch of psychology which deals with the teaching and learning. Nature of educational psychology. Its nature is a scientific as it has been accepted that it is a science of education. We can summarize the nature of educational psychology in the following ways. Educational psychology is a science. Educational psychology is a natural science. Educational psychology is a social science. Educational psychology is a positive science. Educational psychology is a counseling psychology. Educational psychology is a science. Science is a branch of study concerned with observations of facts and establishment of variable general laws. Science employs certain explaining, projecting and collections of data. It has its objective of understanding, explaining, projecting and control of facts. Like any other science, educational psychology has also developed objective methods of collections of data. It also aims at understanding, predicting, and controlling of human behavior. Educational psychology is a natural science. An educational psychologist conducts his investigations, gathers his data, and reaches his conclusions in actually the same manners as physicist or the biologist. Educational psychology is a social science. The sociologist, anthropologist, economist, or political scientist, the educational psychologists study human beings and their social ability. Educational psychology is a positive science. Normative science like logic or ethics deal with the facts as they ought to be. A positive science deals with facts as they are or as they operate. Educational psychology studies the child's behavior as it is not as it is ought to be, so it is a positive science. Educational psychology is a counseling psychology. The teacher has to guide and counsel the students at every stage. Rasul was of the opinion that a child is like a book whose every page has to be studied by the teacher. The impact of the saying is that the teacher should give educational and psychological guidance and counseling to the students. Thank you for watching and listening to my presentation.